The little troll who wanted to be kind. In an enchanted forest, where the whispers of the trees and the glow of the moon told ancient tales, lived a small, unusual troll named Tillo. Unlike the other trolls in the forest who loved to play pranks and fight, Tillo had a heart so big and warm that it could melt even the coldest winter frost. His dream was to spread kindness, a quality rarely associated with trolls. The forest was a place of wonders and mysteries, where days basked in the gentle light of the sun, and nights were like a spectacle of moonlight and shadows. Every plant and animal in the forest held its own little story, and Tillo was fascinated by them all. He loved to wander through the forest, listening to the trees whisper words of wisdom and observing the shifting shades of green that danced among the leaves. One evening, when the stars shone brightly in the sky, Tillo heard a faint, sad chirping. He followed the sound and discovered a little bird with a broken wing, whose feathers glistened like shooting stars in the moonlight. With an immediate desire to help, Tillo gently took care of the bird. He created a soft bed of leaves and grass under his hut by a great oak tree, fed the bird with seeds and clean water, and sang comforting songs to the little creature. He watched over the bird's healing with hope and humility. When the bird could finally fly again, Tillo was filled with deep joy and an understanding of the importance of helping others. He released the bird gently, and it flew away with a loving song of gratitude. This experience inspired Tillo to continue helping the animals of the forest. He encountered a badger with a wounded leg, sitting alone and frightened in its small burrow. Tillo built a protective den for the badger and brought food to it until it slowly recovered. In gratitude, the badger taught Tillo about the forest's underground world, where tunnels and passages revealed secrets and treasures hidden for centuries. One day, Tillo found a wounded, majestic bear whose eyes reflected fear and pain. The bear was overwhelmed by the dangers of the forest and lost without support. Tillo realized he needed help from the forest's other animals to save the bear. Together, they gathered food and cared for the great creature. During the nights, they shared stories by the campfire, where the bear shared the secrets of the forest, and Tillo spoke of the longing in his heart. The bear taught Tillo the importance of cooperation and community, and they became inseparable friends. Tillo also came across a small forest mouse who had lost its family in a ravine. The little mouse was terrified and lost in the forest's labyrinth of trees and bushes. Tillo helped the mouse find a new path through the forest, guiding it with gentle steps under the evening starry sky. The mouse learned from Tillo that even the smallest creatures play a significant role in the forest's life, and their friendship became a spark of hope in the dim forest. As winter approached, Tillo found a moose trapped in the snow, its large body struggling to break free. Tillo used his strength and knowledge of the forest to help the moose. The proud and majestic moose showed Tillo the vastness of the forest and taught him the importance of standing together in difficult times. They wandered together through the winter landscape, and Tillo felt like a part of the forest's magnificent symphony. During these adventures in the forest, Tillo encountered two other trolls, Lilo and Milo, who were inspired by his good deeds. They also began helping the forest animals, and together they formed a small group of kind trolls working to make the forest a better place. But Grawl, a mean troll who always enjoyed laughing at others' kindness and called them foolish, looked at them with contempt. One day, Grawl found himself in trouble, stuck in a thicket of prickly bushes. Tillo, despite Grawl's previous cruelty, rushed to his aid. He carefully cut away the bushes and freed Grawl from his predicament. Grawl, now with tears in his eyes and an open heart, underwent a profound transformation and realized the value of kindness and the power of cooperation. Over time, Tillo became known as the forest's kindest and most helpful troll. He and his friends built a strong community that spread warmth and joy throughout the forest. But on a stormy day, Tillo had an accident while trying to save an injured squirrel from a falling branch. He couldn't move and lay alone in the forest, scared and trembling. But soon, the animals he had helped came to his rescue. The badger quickly dug a protective hole for Tillo, where he could lie safe and warm. The bear carried branches to build a barrier against the storm, and the mouse gathered twigs to create a soft bed. The moose stood guard and protected them from dangers lurking in the darkness. Together, they built a safe refuge for Tillo, and he felt deeply grateful for their love and care. The other trolls in the forest witnessed this and finally understood the power of Tillo's kindness. They joined the group to help, and together they built an even stronger community that extended across the entire forest. Tillo recovered thanks to their help and was surrounded by friends who loved him deeply. He realized that his kind actions had created an unbroken chain of kindness and understanding that had transformed the forest into a place of love and harmony. Empowered by friendship and love, Tillo once again wandered through the forest, knowing that being kind was the greatest gift of all. He continued to spread kindness and help those in need, and his story became a timeless tale told for generations in the enchanted forest. The forest itself smiled with gratitude every time the wind whispered Tillo's name, for he had left an indelible mark of goodness and love in the heart of creation.